Thank you, Jason, and thank you, Julie. And I think there's another word that, as we're passing the mic, that could be said about them too, that Bob and Kathy had mentioned, just not quitting. Because I know you've had some ups and downs, and when I look across the room, you know, and I know some of the ups and downs and challenges, it makes me emotional to think about it. I appreciate what we keep hearing in this family. We don't quit on each other, we don't quit on our businesses. Kathy, thanks for saying that. So Tony and Gina, second generation NeoLife promoters. In fact, I meant yesterday to see if we could get a picture. Will y'all help me, second generationers? Let's get a picture afterwards, okay? As soon as we're done today, can we do that? So that'll include Kendra and all the second generation, Natalie and Tom, and so let's all get together for a second generation picture. But will you talk to us about, I mentioned yesterday that you guys got pretty excited at convention, you know, when you realized you had hit your goal. Tell us about the goal that you set, and tell us about what you're doing to hit that goal that you achieved, and now you're on to the next. Tell us what that is.
Okay. I came to the convention in 2016. I hadn't been for 30 years. I was 8. It was in California the last time I'd been. And that was kind of a fluke that I ended up coming. I wasn't planning on it at all. One of our team members had bought a ticket and wasn't going anymore and said, Gina, do you want this ticket? And I'm so glad that I was able to go, because while I was there, I asked Tony if we could get tickets for next year, because I was starting to see the vision. And, Mom and Dad, Wayne and Leslie Hansen, Bob Pearson, they've been encouraging all along with, trying to get us to go ahead and make that decision to start a business. But, I have 7 children. I homeschool them, and had other little jobs like teaching piano lessons to people and things like that. And I was like, I'm way too busy. I can't do that. There's no way my family would suffer. But while I was there, during Alan's talk, and thank you, Alan, for that talk, it changed our lives. All the hardships that they had gone through over a year of building their business, and I thought, I have no excuses. There's no reason I can't do this. And so when I called Tony and said, can I buy the tickets for next year? He heard it in me, and he said, yes, and I'm going to come alongside you, and we're going to do this together. So that was the turning point for us. And so the time when I came back, I got back from convention, and Josh called us a few weeks later, said, can you be part of our first success teams? And we thought, okay, well, I guess this is probably the vehicle that's going to help us to start this. It was perfect timing. We've been in every success team since, and hosted our own every single time as well for our people. And so as I came back from convention, and we set that goal of hitting Sapphire by convention, and then just started working it, doing the success teams, working with our team, doing follow-up with them, which was a big thing. I had started to build a business just casually because somebody below me, Sherry Reef, you guys have heard of her, wanted to know about building the business, and that kind of threw me into it. She pulled her upline in, So my dad and mom helped me get her going and did some meetings for us. We signed up a whole bunch of people. Our paychecks doubled. And then there was a tragedy in their family. About a year later, they lost an unborn child just before birth. And they just went into a hole for a few years. And I saw that we weren't really building. It was just because of what they were doing. And our paychecks over a few months went right back down to what they had been. They got cut in half. And so then it was just stagnant again for a long time. So going back to convention got us going, and now Michael Lee has pulled Sherry back into the business because he signed up under her. And so our team, our upline, our downline, has made all the difference, and we're so grateful and so proud of everybody.
Wow. What a great example, as you just shared, of stepping up and committing yourself instead of, if they do it, I'll build, and then you see what happened. But now that you took ownership, I hear you saying they ended up coming back. And you brought a whole lot of other people on board. Tony, what would you?
What would I add to that? Well, I have to say that I was talking to my father-in-law Wayne the other night at the welcome dinner, and like Dwight and Marilee, I said to Wayne, I said, you know, I really feel out of place here. I feel like we shouldn't be here. You know, like we just kind of happen to earn it. You know, and because I don't feel like this. We've done so many great things. Our organization below us and above us does so much of the work. You know, and it makes me realize that as much as I do, I could do so much more. There's always that. I know that I haven't done my best because I can always look back and say, well, I could have done better, right? Yeah. But I think that's what the value I see in the success teams. Like she mentioned that we started, it was over a year ago, we got in the first one. And this quarter, we got bumped up from B team to A team. And toward the end of the last success team, our success tracker points kept climbing. We were doing really well. We were very happy. We kept growing. And we got into the A team, and coincidentally, the school year started. Gina gets busy with school, and our points went down. And that first week, I thought, here we are on A team, and our points go way down. We're gonna be the anchor. But I realized that this is exactly why we have to continue to be on the success team. This is why we need the accountability and to set the example.
It's too easy to fire ourselves.
Yeah, it's too easy to fire yourself. And it's such a blessing to be able to be here among all of you. The recognition, all the different stories, and you know, these Chad and Janice, 11 children, still growing the business. You know, that for so many people can't believe that we can grow a business. I work full-time. I'm a cheesemaker by trade. She's a super mom, homeschooling 7 children from home, running a business. Which she didn't mention this, but she had built to director. We were directors for a few years.
5 years.
And that wasn't as a business, it was because she had reached out and helped so many people. So we're blessed to have the leadership with the company. I'm so thankful to Mom and Dad, Bob and Josh, for really waking me up to realize that, you know what? I can be a part of this, and we can grow so much more if I just give her, not just say, oh honey, you're doing good. Go make some money. You know? I love the products, but so.
Thank you, Tony. Thank you, Gina. And if you talk to Gina, she'll tell you, just like Jason talked about his wife, she'll talk about how Tony has just blossomed in this business. He was a wallflower. She was telling me a story of him, like, you know, hiding out in the at the company party, and who would know that to know him now? So he steps up on the success team. He's bold. He speaks out. So great job. And by the way, you certainly more than earned your way on this panel because you guys are getting close to 1 Ruby. Your volume is strong. You guys are doing an amazing job. You didn't just barely hit Sapphire. Okay, so
Yeah.
great job. All right, and now I'm going to turn it to Caesar until my Spanish gets perfected. So I'm going to be able to